Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you please? Would you please? Please? Won't you be my neighbor? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Venom, back to give you another video. Like the glasses? Yeah. I'm taking these off. No, but seriously. Today, on steady camera, and it's hot out, so I'm not wearing my knockoff Mr. Rogers coat. Anyways, guys, let me get my slippies on here so we can go walk out in the yard and stay cool. So, today we are going to be reviewing It's a Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood, starring Tom Hanks, which is a film loosely around Mr. Rogers, so to speak. If you're expecting a documentary, you will not get one, because that's not what it is about. I am here to tell you right there, boom, look at the camera, dummy. I'm here to tell you that the movie is more about his message, and that alone, the way they did it in this film, was pretty amazing. So amazing, in fact, that it actually drew a really good emotion out of me. It actually got to me in a sad sort of way. And I'm not going to sit there and get into detail on that, but it was all about the message, really. The movie and what I'm talking about as well. What got to me, it was a message. It was a really deep message that maybe not a lot of people will realize how deep it actually is, unless you've been through certain events that not a lot of people have dealt with yet, or will have, or have and just don't care. I don't know. But all in all, man, Tom Hanks, he really nailed it. He really nailed it. You know, honestly, I'm not surprised. The guy is a great actor. You know, he just got over beating that coronavirus a few months back, so he's the king, man. He's the king, and he definitely showed it. He put his all into this one. And not only does he sell the part of Mr. Rogers, he's just, I don't know how to explain it without sounding silly, but basically he became that person. He really did. The voice, the slow walk, the gentle, everything. I mean, you got to see it to believe it. You know, I had the movie for a couple days, and I was like, yeah, it's a Mr. Rogers movie. I mean, how good could it actually be? And boy, was I kicking myself for even waiting to watch something like that. It was a hell of an experience. Personally, you know, they really touch on a lot of cool things and what that man meant to people, you know, over the years. You know, I was a fan when I was a kid, and I'm sure there's plenty out there, obviously. Maybe some people didn't like him. Maybe they thought he was some kind of pedo or some bullshit. But really, he, you know, in my opinion, he wasn't. He was a good man with a kind heart, and he tried to show the children the right way, and talk about things that most people wouldn't talk about to kids, but doing it in a way that was respectable and understandable, where kids could relate. But he also did the same to adults, and you will see that in this in this film. I really can't give away anything, because if I do, it'll just ruin it. But you got to see it for yourself. It's really good. It will definitely stir emotion out of you, especially if you watched that show when you were younger, especially if you've been through some kind of traumatic event in your life. death, for instance. There's just so many things I could say to, brighten this movie even more and say, oh my God, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen. Well, it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, obviously, but for what it is, it's pretty amazing. And I would recommend to anybody watch the damn movie at least once. Give it one chance. It deserves that much. And they really nailed the detail on a lot of things. Like, for instance, Mr. Rogers, his show, he had the puppets, and he had the little stage in the background, his home, and then you got the other stage with the castles and the homes and the little puppets that come up and talk to you. Oh yeah, they nailed that. They know. I even watched the behind the scenes and everything on all of that, and they were talking about how close to detail they actually got on everything, and not a lot of people realized it. But if you rent the film, check out the behind the scenes, because them people put a lot of effort into that movie, a lot more than they should have, honestly. But they wanted to be sincere. They wanted it to people to take it serious. It wasn't just some thrown together movie real quick. Ooh, Mr. Rogers, we got to jump on opportunity. No, it wasn't like that. And you can tell there was careful time and consideration put into everything that they put into that film. I really couldn't find any flaws with it. When I first started watching it, I will say one thing. It started out a little slow. Let me rephrase that. The very, very, very beginning don't start slow. It starts out the way you would expect it to start out. And I'm not saying anything else. But after that scene, we'll say, after that, it kind of slows down to a dead crawl, which almost makes you think well, maybe they did that on purpose to mimic Mr. Rogers' movements, because he's always just taking his time patiently with the way he talks, and he's very cautious about the words he uses. He's very calm. Won't you be my neighbor? So on and so forth. You guys know what I'm saying? But anyways, aside from the pacing issues at the very beginning, once the foothold takes, it doesn't let go. Through the whole movie, you're just in it. You're in it. You're invested, and I appreciated that. Once you get that little loop over the loop, because I watched it with my wife, and we at first she was starting to get bored. She said, "Man, this is kind of boring." Like, yeah, but you got to give these movies you got to give them time, and then sure enough, bada bing, bada boom. So. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick little tidbit and do a little goofy parody of me singing and dressing up and being all gentle and nice and no shrieking today because Mr. Rogers wouldn't approve. And to show you off my stupid glasses, my fruit roll-up glasses, as I call them. It's just temporary. I broke my other ones, which really just was upsetting because they were on my face and it was sitting in a car. And they just broke, literally, just like that. I heard a pop, and I didn't think nothing of it. And I went to take my glasses off, and only half the glasses come off. So it was either that or go without, the fruit roll-up glasses, or go without. Which, I've kind of warmed up to them a little bit for now. But I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. You look at them, and all you see is blue. Especially when you look into a light. Oh my God, don't get me started. It's it reminds me of wearing a black light on your face. It's kind of silly. Anyways, guys, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Have you seen it? And if you haven't, you should have already seen it. What are you waiting on? Stop watching me. Go to your nearest video store, or go to Netflix, or whatever service that you use, and go get it. Go get it. Go that direction. Go get it. Bye-bye. Go get the movie. It's really good. It's worth it. So worth it. If you're looking for a really just down-to-earth kind of movie, that is one for the ages, in my personal opinion. I've seen a lot of movies that give you that warm feeling inside when you watch it, but it's been a long time since I've seen anything new that really captures that essence that it gave me. I wasn't some fanboy of Mr. Rogers. Seriously, I wasn't. But I remember growing up watching Mr. Rogers and what his message did to me when I was a child. So when I'm seeing it as an adult, even though it's not the same person, obviously, but you might as well say it was. Tom Hanks really freaking nailed it. He might not look exactly like Mr. Rogers, but holy smokes did that guy get it right. No one in the world could have done a better job. Seriously. Test me. Anyways, guys, go see the movie. Quit waiting around and just go do it. I got a couple more reviews on the way. Actually, one I'm doing today. The Invisible Man. I keep looking over there, and the camera's like right there. I can't help it. Sorry, guys. I guess I got to work on my eye movement. Plus, I'm holding the phone sideways, so it doesn't make it easy. I'm going to be doing The Invisible Man. And not too soon after that, we're doing Stuber with Batista and that other guy. I don't know his name. But stay tuned for those two, because it's all good from here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm happy to address you guys today because I've just been going through so much hell lately. First, it was my ribs, and I went for that. It was like a week and a half. I've been dealing with that, and I still kind of am, to be honest. And then, of course, with my busted tooth and the dentist not being available anywhere around here. I mean, there is one, but I won't go to them mainly because they want to trick you when you're sitting in the operating chair. Now, I'm very paranoid about doctors and dentists. I don't trust a lot of people that work on my body. So when you go into a dentist and they're going to go operate on your mouth, and then they get you drugged up, and then they tell you, oh, hey, I got a couple of trainees I'd like to come in and work on your mouth. Are you okay with that? They could have told you that the aliens were invading the planet, and that Michael Jackson, he had risen from the grave along with Elvis and Kurt Cobain, and you would have fucking believed it. That's the kind of shit I deal with over here. Fucking, oh yeah, we'll have a trainee work on your mouth. They need some work. They need to get their hours up. No, fuck that. I want a professional person working on my mouth, not a trainee. I don't care how good they are. I will suffer for months and months and months until I get a good dentist. That's just kind of how I am. Unfortunately, yeah, look at my shit. It's getting screwed up, but it'll be fixed one day. Unfortunately, just not now. But, yeah, I've been dealing with teeth pain, like bad. So bad that I have not been able to do videos. I have not been able to even comprehend anything or have a conversation, anything like that. Anybody that's been through teeth pain, you know what I'm talking about. We're not just talking like a toothache. We're talking about full bore so bad that you feel like you're going to pass out all the time. And then when you try to pass out, because you think maybe getting some sleep would help, oh no. As soon as you fucking lay your head on a goddamn pillow, you're getting right back up and doing something to relieve the pain because it comes right back. That kind of pain. And I've been dealing with that every day, including today. I've actually had a moment of reprieve, so I figured I'd take advantage of it. But not even an hour ago, I was actually feeling pretty bad. But I'm getting better, so now that I'm getting better, I'm going to start pushing forward again and start getting things done because I'm getting so behind in everything. Damn, mosquitoes are out. Woo. Anyways, guys, just wanted to let you know, give you a review, give you a couple more. Please watch these damn reviews because I almost quit doing movie reviews not too long ago when I released the Dark Knight Trilogy Blu-ray review. You know, I don't know anybody that watches me, whoever you are. Maybe it's just one person and the rest is like pretend to watch. I don't know. But when I do my videos, normally 9 times out of 10, I do it all in one shot. I don't know if you all know this. And it's not because I'm lazy, because I like to challenge myself. I don't go and redo my videos unless I really screw up. That's about the only time I'll redo it. And that was one of those times. And I was making the review for Brother Herb. He was running the Brother Herb show, which I don't think he does anymore. He does live stuff, but not like he used to, which is a total downer. But it was kind of a going away present for him. Because I supported him. I still do. And his wife. I think they're amazing people. And they, a lot of fun times I had was sitting out in my yard, cleaning my yard, watching the Brother Herb Show on YouTube. So, anyways, this was a going away present. And I'm sure he watched it amongst the 14 views. Now, look, I'm not greedy. I'm very, very not greedy. With 14 views, and I have over 600 subscribers, almost 700 right now. We're about 10 away. I mean, come on, guys. I know I'm not flashy like some of these YouTubers out there, but you know what? They got money to back their asses up with expensive cameras and everything else. I don't need all that bullshit. You understand? Now, don't get me wrong. If I could afford a very, very expensive camera, I would totally do it, so I can make my quality better for everybody else. But from what I got, this is the best you get. And I don't want to be like everybody else, and I pride myself upon that stuff. And I'm sure other people probably appreciate it, the ones that do watch my videos. I pride myself on this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, I really do. I ain't out here to make a quick buck, even though money's always nice. Can't sit there and act like I don't like it. But that is not my main drive behind this. My main drive is to share my ideas with the world, because I've held back for so long. I mean, we're talking years and years and years of ideas just built up and built up because I was too nervous and too shy. Yes, me, be shy. Too nervous, too shy to share with anybody because I was afraid people would judge me. But then I grew up and I started realizing, screw what people think. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I love that people like my stuff, and 9 times out of 10, they usually do. And if people dislike it, well, the hell with them. I don't need to impress anybody. But I just want to share. I want people to see what's going on in my head. A lot of experience. And a lot of people, I might as well address this too. A lot of people think I'm a professional actor. Yeah, right. Believe it or not, I was just kind of born this way. No. I did go to college for acting for less than a year. I dropped out because I called my teachers a bunch of bitch-ass cocksuckers or something. I said some really nasty shit to them. And I threatened their lives because they tried to judge me, because they didn't understand my ideas, because they were too dumb to understand my ideas. And you teachers out there, if you ever watch this, I still think you're a bunch of jackasses, because you guys have no creativity and no free will. And just nothing. No drive, no will, no. Screw you guys, man. So yeah, I dropped out of that college. I got sick of that. Not only they screwed me out of a lot of money that I ended up paying for the next like 5-6 years, which I took care of that. I know I'm rambling. The video is going on for about 18-19 minutes, but I just want to get all this out there just so people kind of understand. Yeah, you can call me an actor. I'm pretty good at it. Honestly, it's not hard for me. It just comes natural. That's where me saying I was born this way comes natural. I'm really good at it for the most part. And I'm not shy anymore, so that just helps. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this short. This video is going on way too long. Longer than I wanted it to. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little goofy skit at the beginning. Hope you guys don't hate me for my glasses. And I hope you enjoyed the review. And please, oh please, oh please, oh please, watch these reviews. Watch them. Watch them as much as you can. Show me some support. I need all of it I can get. The more support, the better the content. You know what I'm saying? That's not me just like saying, oh, here's a doggy treat. Go get the doggy treat. Ow, 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 ow. No, that's not what I'm doing here. But it does help drive me better knowing that people are watching certain things. And when I see that nobody's watching movie reviews, it kind of discourages me a little bit. It's like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, nobody's saying anything. Everybody keeps saying that everything's great, but I'm starting to think people are lying to me. You know what I'm saying? If there's something I need to do different, say something. I'm not going to get mad at you, seriously. I'm a peace-loving guy, unless the other venom takes over. Then I'm a destructive asshole. So, anyways, guys, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me some feedback, and like always, feel the love, feel the flow. And until next time, I will see you all again.